Hey, everybody. Swiss Law Beer Review.
That's right. And I am Shagdog.
I'm Jammer. This is our Christmas extravaganza. Ain't that right, Shagdog?
That is right.
2024. Yes. It's Christmas time this time of year.
Yeah. Jammer, I'm doing everything naughty before I pour. Everything naughty by Ommegang Brewing. It's 9.5% ABV. It's Imperial Stout, although they say it's a white chocolate Imperial Blonde Stout. So we'll see if it's blonde or
Well,
not.
I have 1010's Brewing
blonde.
Company, 1010, out of Orlando, Florida. 1010 Brewing Company.
1010
Santa's
wins.
White Christmas Stout. It's 7.5 ABV, and it uses Barney's Coffee and Tea Company stuff. It says right here, we strive to fill in the blanks. Nurtured by the heart of Orlando, our main goals are to grow and learn every day. Consider us the crossroads where tradition meets the unorthodox.
This one talks about Naughty Elves who were spotted in Cooperstown not long, full
Ooh.
of mischief and mayhem, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to read the whole thing because what very long, but it talks about them making the beer.
Man, you're very...
It's long, man. I don't want to waste time. But it said this rich stout is smooth and velvety with classic stout flavors. Hops are Magnum, Saaz, and Styrian, Styrian, Styrian Golding.
Golding.
Yeah, golden. That's it. I have a hard time with those. Fermentables are 2-row, which basically are malts. 2-row, Cara Pils, and blonde roasted malts. And it's definitely a blonde stout. I hate blonde stouts. Ugh.
Well, I got a white stout. I don't know if you would consider this blonde. What is Beer Advocate?
For yours, isn't it just an American stout?
No, okay.
Even Beer Advocate, this one says it's an Imperial stout. It doesn't say nothing about being blonde or white or anything. So,
well, mine has a creamy tan head that rises like whipped cream and kind of dissipates like whipped cream too. Let me just say, like tinsel on a tree, it's got a festive vibe to it. You know, got nice carbonation just floating up there. The bubbles just going right up, and the color is nice golden yellow color, almost going into the brassy copper. But overall, I got ice on the... There we go. All right. It's sitting straight now. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to give it a sniff. You go ahead and do yours, Shagdog.
I'm not getting a lot of smell off it. A little bit of diacetyl.
Hey, Shagdog, that smell is called aroma.
I know. I just like the words.
Smell.
I'm getting a good smell off this one.
I'm not getting a good smell off this one.
Aroma. Doesn't smell. I
fragrance.
use that because I guess you would say this doesn't smell good. You wouldn't say this doesn't aroma good. So I guess I'm just never used aroma a lot in my life. You know?
How about fragrance?
I don't use fragrance too often, but it does have a pleasant fragrance.
You like Fraggle Lock. You're like fragrant fragrance.
I mean, I'm just getting like a diacetyl, buttery, maybe a little bit of maltiness in it.
Well, that could be good depending on how bad it is.
Yeah. I mean, it does look buttery too. It's like a buttery golden, you know?
Like a toffee?
Butter. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Melted butter toffee. Yeah, that would be good.
I could pour it on popcorn and be good to go, right?
Oh, boy, that would be good.
Imagine that much butter on some popcorn. Holy crap.
I could go for some popcorn right about now.
There you go.
And it's breakfast time.
Hey, you could put popcorn in a string and decorate the tree.
Yeah, I could. I could use that excuse of why I made it. Right.
I'm getting into this one.
All right, let me go ahead and tell you what I smell here on this aroma. I'm getting vanilla, I'm getting caramel, and I'm getting coconut. And, of course, I'm getting the coffee smell. It's almost like an artificial... You remember when you walk in through the mall and you go by Barney's?
Mm-hmm.
That smell that wafts out into the main uh, corridors of the mall. That smell of that coffee being roasted and just floating out there, wafting out there. That's
Wow.
the smell I'm getting with the coffee, and it's got a hint or a faint note of cocoa there. It's like the like a stocking stuffer. It's just the afterthought. Well, let's put this in there as a extra little gift. And it's just like a hint of that cocoa there. But I'm going to jump in and drink mine while you give yours.
Hey, Jammer, it tastes like it's weird because I think it's because of the look, and my brain's not. Your brain doesn't. It does have a little bit of a. And I'm getting on the smell now, the aroma actually. Uh, a little bit of chocolate and spices, but I wasn't picking it. I think because of the look. The look, the brain, the brain thing. Like you look at something and it shouldn't.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. Yeah, a little bit of a nutmeg, spicy. Taste to it, not like overwhelming or anything, and a little bit of a chocolate taste. But I don't know if it's just because of the look. I almost get like a diacetyl taste, but maybe not. Maybe it's just those two things and the look. And to me, it's just.
Well, cover up the glass with your hands. Hold it like you're really giving it a good hug.
Try to pretend it's brown or something or black.
Yeah, and consider it like a Guinness Black and take a sip with your eyes closed.
A little bit, but it's a weird spicy. To me, it has a little diacetyl still, but it does have a hint of some sweet chocolate, a very low hint, and some nutmeg or some type of spices in there or something.
Like
not overwhelming. But yeah, very mellow. It's not like overwhelming, so it's not off-putting, I guess, because I don't like very spicy, like especially allspice type stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you, Shagdog, it sounds good either way. I would try it. I'd give it a shot. I would taste it. And
I would even say like a white chocolate, almost like a taste of white chocolate, which I don't like. You ever have a white chocolate rabbit?
I've had white chocolate before, and if you get quality white chocolate, it is very good, but it's really sweet.
Well, I must have got the
it's very sweet.
They didn't have Walmart back when I was young, but whatever those type of stores were back, Kmart white chocolate.
There was TG and Y and Kmart, and
yeah, we had a Hills up in where I lived in New York. Hills.
How about a Giant?
Giant sounds familiar. We might have had it. I don't know if we had a Giant in my town, but they had it up in that area, Pennsylvania or something. Yeah,
I remember vaguely when I was really little. Zephyr Hills, we would drive to Zephyr Hills, and you know where that Florida Medical Center is by the Sonny's and Pizza Hut?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That used to be a Giant.
Huh.
And then it became a Kmart.
So those buildings weren't there, though? The buildings that are there now?
Yeah, those buildings are the same buildings. They just refurbished them. Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
And it used to be a Giant grocery store. Wait, Giant.
Wait, where was this at?
Right there next to Sonny's.
The Florida Medical Clinic.
The one that's that big plaza there.
Florida Medical Clinic. Yeah. But there used to be a Kmart up the road too by.
Right across from the Taco Bell.
So that was an older Walmart. It used to be or Kmart at the other place, huh?
Yeah, it was an older Kmart that went out, and then they opened up at the top of the hill there, across from the Taco Bell, which is now a Tractor Supply Company.
Right. Yeah. It's not one of those places. Earl King.
Earl King. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was saying is that it used to be there, and I can vaguely remember that. And then, of course, up in Maryland, where my aunt lives, there was George's and Little George's. Little George's was the convenience stores, and George's was the actual big supermarket type store. Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, I digress.
I digress too.
Yeah. My beer, Shagdog.
Yeah.
Very rich and bold in coffee flavor. You would like this one. It has a nice coffee richness to it, boldness to it. It takes the lead. It is up there in the front, and it's all throughout. And it has sweet notes of vanilla. And yeah, caramel. And it's kind of indulgent, like a cookie straight out of the oven. You know, you get that chocolate chip cookie. But it has coconut in there. It's a subtle, but it's present. And it adds like a tropical little twist to it. And it's kind of enjoyable. It's like, you know, Santa Claus was flying in the Caribbean and stopped off and got a, you know, coconut cookie, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the finish.
Man, that's one of the worst songs. Why do you turn the volume up?
Because it's a wonderful. We're really into the Christmas spirit. It's Christmas time.
You know they sing that song on the end of Daddy's Home too. It's like, you ever see that one? Christmas. They go. Mel Gibson and John Lithgow are the two dads. They show up for Christmas, and Mel Gibson pays for it. Hey, we're gonna go get an Airbnb in some resort or something.
Oh yeah.
And then the power goes out, snowstorm or whatever. They're at the movie theater, big movie theater, and John Cena shows up too because he's the father of Mark Wahlberg's stepdaughter. And they start singing at the end because Mark Wahlberg was supposed to sing Bono's part in that song in a school play when he was a youngster. They showed it, you know, did a flashback and something happened. All he saw was Dad making out with some hot lady, and he didn't sing his part. So they're singing it. So he sings his part. And John Cena sang a part too. I think they sang it better than us, Jammer.
Oh, crap.
Phone.
There's Jammer Claus.
Yeah, and Shagdog Vito.
I still have that sweater somewhere.
You got that beard still, or that went to the wayside?
Yeah, I still have that somewhere too.
That's just like almost a cotton ball, you know, the way they made that thing. I was like, ooh.
It works. But as I was digressing there,
who made you wear that shit?
You did. But I look good in it. I will admit, I do look good in it.
It's pretty good. For a cheap beard and hat. I mean, the beard was connected to the hat, right? I think
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, not bad.
Look at it. I look pretty good at it.
Anyway,
Anyway, I digress more.
yes. Keep digressing.
I just wanted to tell you that, you know, the finish of this is... It's roasty, it's slightly sweet, and it leaves a lingering little warmth to it. Like the comfort of this ugly sweater.
Not sure why. I got some.
That's
light
all I
coming
wanted
through.
to say.
I got some light spots coming through the blinds on me. See,
Oh, yeah. Got the sun. Oh, cue the music. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's alright, do-do-do-do-do-do. It's gonna be a lonely winter, little darling.
dude. Hey, you know, George Harrison had a
It
song.
seems like years since it's been here.
George Harrison had a
Sun,
song
here it comes.
about religion or something, and it starts off like about God, but it actually starts praising like some Indian god later on.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
It's my Lord, right? Ooh, my
Yeah,
Lord.
I think that's what it is. He was a
Hare
strange cat.
Krishna. Yeah, well, I think he was
he went to
really
India.
got into the Indian religious beliefs.
Yeah, he went down.
But
there
I don't think
smoking.
he was fully there. I think he was a quasi mix of Indian and Christian belief.
Right. Yeah. They all went there at one point. That's when they
Yeah.
started they're doing drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably doing some LSD in India.
Hey, if you were rich and you didn't have to worry about losing your job for being on drugs, and you had the ability to experiment and sample some of these different ones, especially during that time period of the United States and everything, when it wasn't really illegal for the psychedelics. I mean,
Right.
it wasn't, it
The whole
wasn't
tune in
outlawed.
and tune out period.
Yeah, and turn on, tune, all that stuff.
Whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, you had it right. Turn on, tune in, whatever.
Tune out.
Yeah. And I mean, why wouldn't you do it?
Right.
As long as you know it's not going to kill you, why wouldn't you try it and see what you thought of it? Maybe it opened up a new avenue of writing ability, and obviously it didn't hurt them.
Right. Yeah.
Because they made a lot of good music after that.
Yeah. Here and there.
Oh, they had a lot of good songs after that.
The Beatles themselves had more good songs than all of them together as solo artists, right?
Well, it's hard to say because, I would say that because Ringo doesn't really have all that many hits.
Really big hits.
And George doesn't really have all that many hits. I mean,
John Lennon has about 4 or 5 that are really good, I think.
Yeah, and Paul McCartney really doesn't have all that many hits without the
right. He has a couple. But they all.
When you think about it, he made a good Christmas song. I think the Beatles did that one, didn't they?
Which one?
That one. With the stockings up.
No, that's Paul McCartney. That's Paul McCartney. That's solo. Yeah. Which I think is better than John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Christmas song.
Yeah, the fear and all that stuff.
Because what the hell is the Yoko Ono one where she sings background vocals? Oh god, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I really love the Chuck Berry video where they're singing. He's playing with them, and she starts singing. And Chuck Berry's got that look on his face. You ever see that video?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there's a video out there where they're singing. They're playing with Chuck Berry, and she starts singing. And Chuck Berry's got this look on his face, like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I would too. He's like, John, you're supposed to give her $10.
Right. That's why they should have had another Back to the Future episode with Michael J. Fox went and actually played with Chuck Berry, and the same thing with Yoko Ono, and they're Chuck Berry and Michael J. Fox look at each other like, what the fuck?
Not many people would get the joke I just did. I had to laugh at my own.
I didn't hear it. What did you say? I was talking. I'm sorry.
He goes, John, you're supposed to only give her $10. You weren't supposed to marry her.
Oh, like she was a hooker or something.
What do we get for $10?
Yeah, anything you want. Anything. I'll give you everything. Background vocals and everything.
She's giving everything, man. She's putting her heart and soul into that.
I wonder how he met her,
I don't know, but I in some ways, I think he truly loved her, but in other ways, I feel as though that she just latched on and really kind of brainwashed him.
I mean, she probably gave some good stuff,
Well, I don't doubt. I mean, she must have been wild in bed because he must.
The previous video, Jammer, I said ugly women do some extra special stuff.
That is true. Yeah. They make up for the shortcomings.
Yeah. I mean, they'll go all the way down and lick the testicles and everything at the same time.
And if it's long enough, they'll go all the way to the back door, right?
Right. There's got to be a special name for that.
I don't know what it is.
We'll have to make that up.
Lickety splits.
Lickety splits, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we lost a viewer over that.
That's okay, though. I wish they would have commented. You guys are disgusting, and then leave. You know?
No
I just hope it wasn't a family member. Yeah,
No.
all the people got in the Facebook. You know, I put the board out. Hey, we need 100 viewers now or followers on Facebook to be able to go live now. And I'm sure I got some family members join in, friends or whatever. But I'm hoping none of them watch us. Oh, this is the John Lennon one, all right? So. Hey, we're not doing too bad with this one, huh? Is that you or me? That's me, right? Oh, that's not too bad. I hear Yoko. I hear her. You got a little bit of John Lennon twang going in your voice, Jammer. I can hear it. Hey, Jammer, you know what? I don't know if I just got the Christmas spirit in me, but I'm going to go ahead and grade the score. You know,
I didn't even grade this? I can't believe we haven't even graded this. We've been on doing this for 21 minutes. Go ahead, Shagdog.
Yeah, we got one comment there. You two need the Ralphie treatment. I don't know what the Ralphie treatment is.
That's from the Christmas story.
Oh, you're going to get a BB? We're going to shoot our eye out or something, kid? I don't know.
Get pushed down the slide without being able to tell Santa what we wanted.
The Ralphie treatment. Is that the Ralphie treatment?
Jeff G. Hey, Jeff G.
Hey, Jeff G. What?
Yeah. Merry Sunday morning Christmas extravaganza. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on, man.
Yeah.
Your grade, Shagdog.
Oh, the soap. Soap. Hey, you know, speaking of soap,
well, I'm assuming she was here for the lickety splits.
Speaking of soap,
yes.
My brother and a cousin, we were playing TV tag. You know, you gotta say a TV show before they touch you, and you're safe. And slide on the ground. I don't know if you played that one when you were a kid. But yeah, we're playing that, and my cousin and my brother, I was probably about 4 years old, maybe 5, I don't know, told me to say a curse word, so I said it. And then they narked on me. Mm-hmm. And I got
that sounds about right.
I got my mouth washed out with soap. I was very upset.
Who was the cruel person that did that?
It was my mother or my cousin's parent. One of my cousin's parents, one or the other.
Well, you deserved it, probably.
But they told me, and I tried to explain that they told me to say it, but supposedly nobody could understand.
What do you do? Everything people tell you to do? As a kid, yes. That's your answer as a kid. Yes, I do what I'm told.
Yeah. That was horrible, though. I remember that to this day. I was very upset.
You've been traumatized.
Yeah. I mean, they told me to say it. I mean, and I still got punished for it. I'm like 4 or 5. There's 7 and 8 or 9, whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like an older brother type thing to do.
Yeah.
Older sister, older brother.
I think they really actually told me to say the F word. Say the F word, and I said it. Oh, we're telling on you. Or, I don't know if they said the F word. They told me to say it. You're going to believe 2 kids over 1?
Well, for everything you said afterward, they needed to use more soap.
That's probably true. I tell you what, who they did use soap on and they should use soap was P. Diddy, my brother, because he swears every other 7 words. One time he was telling a story. I said, man, you just said a 70-word story and you said the F word 40 times.
Well, that's like when you watch those videos, those chase videos from the cops, the chasing, and they get the criminal and This was wrong with you today. It's called soap poison.
Go back to sleep, Patricia.
You see those videos where they're chasing everything, and then you hear the guy going, "Yeah, yo, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? You don't need to bend my arms that, bro," and he's talking to his girlfriend, you know, bro. I'm like, what the hell? You call your girlfriend bro?
Yeah.
All right, so give you a grade on your beer, so I can get mine.
Shit, we didn't ever give it a grade. We just I give it a B plus, and I'm not gonna give it a straight up swallow and a B plus.
I'm gonna give mine a straight up B and a swallow and a quarter.
Swallow.
It's pretty tasty. Sienna's White Christmas Stout. I just don't like all the coffee. It's almost artificial, almost like artificial coffee, you know.
I'd like to have a little bit of a coffee flavor in this. It would have been nicer, I think, but
yeah.
Well, naughty, and I got another beer called Everything Nice, but I'll probably do.
Want to do one more and then call it?
We could. You want to set this one up?
It don't matter. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you set it up. My fingers.
All right. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. We are the Spit or Swallow Beer Review. This is our Christmas extravaganza 2024.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
Hasta luego.
Putos.
Feliz Navidad.